Breaking right now on CBS News Philadelphia, deadly fire in Kensington. A man is in police custody after a woman is found dead inside of a home earlier this morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jim Donovan. We want to get right to that breaking news right now. The fire along the 1800 block of Russell Street began around 4:30 this morning. This is citizens' video from the scene. Police tell us that a woman died in the fire. Several homes are also impacted. Police arrested one man. What he was exactly arrested for, police are not telling us right now. We're working to learn the extent of the damage from the fire and the cause. Chapter 3 was also over a fire in Boothwyn, Delaware County. That fire broke out the back of a single-family home along Larkin Road shortly after 5 this morning. No word yet if there were any injuries. We'll continue to follow this story as well. Turning to our next weather forecast with meteorologist Kate Bilo in the Next Weather virtual studio. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning to you, Jim. We've got another beautiful Friday underway this morning. It is crisp and cool and comfy outside. Let's take a look at what you're stepping out to this morning. Another cooler than average start, but a little bit warmer this afternoon. Today will be the first day since Monday that we're looking at temperatures back into the low 80s at least. Still below average, but a little bit warmer. Starting to feel a little bit more like August is supposed to feel, really. It's 52 in Millville, though, this morning. Nice and comfy. Surf City and Atlantic City, both in the 60s. And that's where we are in Philadelphia as well. We dropped down to 61, now back to 62 right now. Wilmington's at 55, Pottstown at 53, and Allentown in the low 50s. Your 40s found in the Poconos this morning. We had been seeing some 40s the past couple of mornings in spots like Millville and Mays Landing. Today, low 50s, so just a little bit warmer out there today. But let's talk about what to expect as we head through your afternoon. If you're getting dressed, you're heading out the door, maybe you're sending the kids off to perhaps their last day of summer camp today. We've got perfect t-shirt and shorts and sandals weather, especially later this afternoon as we head to 82 degrees for the high. But you may still want that light jacket or sweatshirt, that hoodie or fleece this morning. Hats, if you're going to be out on the beach, you want to keep the face protected, make sure you wear the sunscreen, and sunglasses, especially if you're driving, because we do have that sun glare. Both directions this morning and this evening could impact both commutes because it is a full day of sunshine. We're looking at temperatures in the mid 70s by 11 a.m. Just low 80s this afternoon, which is very, very comfortable. It's not too hot, not too cool. Again, another one of those Goldilocks days. Not as much of a breeze today either. And we're at 74 degrees by 8 p.m. So a great Friday night to be out and about, have some friends over, throw some burgers on the grill, or if you're heading to the Bruce Springsteen concert, we'll have that forecast for you coming up. We've got sunshine and mid to upper 70s down the shore. Another fantastic day. Will it last through the weekend? That's the question. I'll break down your weekend forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Let's send it over to Chandler for a check on the roads. Good morning.
Good morning, Kate. Well, our first big accident on this Friday morning. This is over in Edgemoor, Delaware. 495 northbound between the stretch of 12th Street and Edgemoor Road. We currently have a closure now for a crash right at Edgemoor Road. So it's closed between exits 3 and exits 4 in the northbound lanes of 495. Luckily, we're not seeing any major delays just yet here as they just closed off this roadway. Previously, just 2 lanes were blocked. But how can you get around this? Route 13 runs parallel to 495 north as well as 95. So if you're between the two, I would try to avoid 495 northbound this morning as all traffic is forced off at exit 3 there. The Knox Covered Bridge still remains closed for a down tree that happened yesterday. So Valley Springs Road still remains blocked eastbound and westbound between Welsh Valley Road and Valley Forge Road. If you're traveling the area, of course, if you want to take some of the highways, you have the PA Turnpike as well as 202 as alternates, or even Chesterbrook Boulevard. Mill Road will be your alternate while that bridge is closed. We also have construction here as you travel the Walt Whitman Bridge into New Jersey. Eastbound, that right lane is blocked. There's also construction on both the Betsy and the Delaware Memorial, Jim.
Thank you, Chandler. Vice President Kamala Harris is now the official Democratic nominee for president. It was a historic night in Chicago as Harris became the first Black and South Asian woman to be nominated by a major party in the United States. Vice President laid out her vision in what may have been her most consequential speech of her political life. Janelle Burrell has been following the convention all week. She joins us from Chicago with the big moments following the final night of the DNC.
Kamala Harris acknowledged that what happened here on this stage last night was a situation really that nobody could have predicted even a few short weeks ago. But this was her opportunity on the biggest stage of her political career so far to reintroduce herself to the country while also taking aim at her opponent, making history. A historic night here in Chicago as Vice President Kamala Harris accepted the 2024 Democratic nomination for president.
America, we are not going back.
Harris vowing to create an opportunity economy, push for a Middle East ceasefire deal, and revive the failed bipartisan immigration bill. The former California Attorney General also making her case against former President Donald Trump.
In many ways, Donald Trump is an unserious man. But the consequences of putting Donald Trump back in the White House are extremely serious.
Supporters at a watch party in Harris's hometown of Oakland say the energy there during the speech was electrifying.
You tear up because you know how important it is.
The theme of the final day of the Democratic convention was For Our Future, with a focus on some key domestic issues.
We have a duty to care for our patriots who serve our nation.
From the military to gun violence.
Our losses do not weaken us. They strengthen our resolve.
The night featuring appeals from battleground state Democrats.
Kamala Harris, she gets us.
Are we going to fight? Are we going to vote?
And a former GOP congressman.
I'm putting our country first.
There were also musical performances from the Chicks and Doylestown's own Pink. A lot of people who were here in the crowd say it was a night that they will never forget. And now for Democrats and Republicans, the final leg of this journey continues leading up to the election in November. From the United Center in Chicago, Janelle Burrell, CBS News Philadelphia, sending it back to you.
On the Republican side, former President Donald Trump continuing campaigning in Nevada today after his visit to the U.S.-Mexico border yesterday in Arizona. Trump's visit focused on immigration and border crossings. He met with families of victims allegedly killed by undocumented immigrants. He also criticized Vice President Harris's proposed border policies.
She will never build the wall. She doesn't want to build the wall. She's only saying if she changes her mind, it's only because she wants to get elected, because who wouldn't want to have a strong border? You need strong borders and strong elections, and we have neither.
Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, spent yesterday campaigning in Georgia. He spoke about border security, immigration, and stopping Mexican drug cartels.
Rural America has been affected by this terrible poison the drug cartels are bringing in as much as anybody. We have got to close down the border and stop the cartels from bringing this poison into our communities.
CBS News is also reporting that independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is considering ending his campaign for president, and that announcement could happen sometime today. As we get into the final weeks of the campaign, CBS News Philadelphia will be following all of the developments in the race for president. When we're not on TV, you can always get the latest anytime at cbsphiladelphia.com. We now have new information about a deadly three-vehicle crash in Newcastle, Delaware, that claimed the lives of a mother and her 10-year-old daughter. It was a story we brought to you as breaking news yesterday morning. That crash happened around 11:30 Wednesday night at Christiana and Airport Roads. Police say the woman's 4 other children, who were also in the minivan, were injured and taken to the hospital. CBS News Philadelphia spoke with a man who says the 2 people killed are his sister, Charisma Stevens, and his niece, Zamaya. He says his sister was trying to make some extra money working for DoorDash when the crash happened. State police say a 26-year-old driving a Kia was speeding when he hit the minivan and another car.
It's very sad. It's very unfortunate, actually, that kid and another woman.
I heard a loud boom, sound like a tractor trailer hit something, but I didn't think nothing of it. I knew it was an accident.
Delaware State Police say they tried to pull over the driver of the Kia earlier, but the driver took off. They say a trooper attempted to follow the car but lost sight, and then minutes later, the crash happened. CBS News Philadelphia in your corner as Philadelphia police and city leaders say changes are underway for the 911 system. This is the result of an investigation that came after a dispatcher responded to a call about a shooting and then sent police to the wrong address. Among the changes is how dispatchers answer calls. In addition to requesting a location, operators are now asking for what they call a directional indicator or landmarks that can help first responders find a location. Take a look at this scary scene down the shore. A massive fire broke out on a 41-foot boat at Wildwood's Schooner Island Marina. Authorities say the boat, named Lovett, was docked at the marina's fuel station when the fire broke out just before 1 yesterday afternoon. Jim Hodder of Doylestown and his daughter were out on the water when they say they heard a boom.
We're going under the bridge and we heard an explosion. And we realized it was over the marina. The weird thing was, I just told them I want to pull in and get gas. I want to gas up.
According to the Coast Guard, some of the dock was damaged as well. Fortunately, no injuries were reported.